Okay, so in this video, I'm going to focus on two ES6 methods. The first is every, and the next one is some. Again, if this is the first time you're watching my video, you can go on YouTube and then go on my channel, Bab Academy. You can go through the playlist. I have um, tons of stuff here for you. Let's go to the ES6 tutorial. As you can see, here I talk about the for each. Here I talk about the for each faces the map. Here I talk about the filter method. And in this video I talk about the find method. So I have, about 5 videos there that goes in depth on ES6 concept. With this one, I'm going to focus on every and some. So how the best way to think of this is that if you've ever done any type of programming before, then you've used operators like and or, every is like the and version. It's like the and version. By that I mean, in order for every to in order for this to evaluate as true, each component must be true. By that I mean this: you have something here x and y and z, whatever. Now, in order for let me make this bigger so you can see. So in order for the code within this part to actually execute, x has to be true, y has to be true, z has to be true. This is what every does. Some, in the other hand, only requires one of them to be true. For some, it's the or operator. Only one of them has to be true, and that's what that does, basically. Some only requires just either the x can be true, or the y can be true, or the z can be true. And I'm going to show you how that works right now. Let's get to coding. Alright, so I'm going to create some array what kind of array can I make? I can say value, price. Let's call it price. Oh, that's an object. That's not an array. So we can say actually no, an object is actually what do I want to? An array of objects is fine. We can say a laptop. Name. You can say is laptop, and then we have something for price. I'm really trying to make this look good. Let's see. It's not going the way I want it to go. Let's see. And price 129, whatever. Next one. Just random stuff. Shoes. Some expensive shoes. 236. Let's say I know something. Honda Civic. It's my car. That's the car that I have. And my Honda Civic, I think, is like $17,000. It's expensive. BMW. Say BMW 60K. Let's change this to all cars. Actually, let's do a Honda Accord. That's 21,000. Let's do a Mercedes Benz 53,000. Okay, so this is fine. Now, the next thing I want to do is this. Here's my question to you guys. Return true if any of the prices here are over $20,000. That's the goal. Return true if each one of these prices are over $20,000. So that's the question. Write a code. Write a code to return true if all the prices are over 20K. Okay, so again, this is really simple to do. This is why we use the every operator. If you don't use the every operator, you have to use a for loop. And if you do not want to use a map, because a map returns an array. We don't want that. Don't want to use for each either, because it evaluates each one of them and then it's gonna true and false and true. No, I want the whole thing to be evaluated at once. So also you don't want to use find, because find would find the first element that is true and that's it. It will stop there. So the best thing to use is every. So to do this, I'm gonna create const bool. Our goal is to make it true. So let's start with false, and then we can say this is price, right? So we can say actually, you know what? We don't have to do that. We can say price dot every. Beautiful. And then we can say car, because these are cars. And then we can just say return if car dot price. You know what? Car dot price is greater than $20,000. And that's it. This is the every operator. So let's see what's gonna happen. Obviously, we can see that that the Honda Civic is not greater than $20,000. BMW is supposed to be 60,000, not 60. That the Honda Civic is not greater than, this was 53,000. I don't know how to count, by the way. 21,000. Beautiful. We can see that the Honda Civic is not greater than 20K, so it's not gonna return true. So let's see. So let's run this code. No test. Oh, I did not print it out. That's not nice. Console.log. False. Beautiful. It's false because it's not everything here that is greater than $20,000. So it checks the whole thing. Now, if your goal is just to see if there's just one of them, just only one of them is past $20,000, all you have to do is change the every to sum. That's it. Change it to sum. We have you see that there is a bunch that is greater than 20,000. The Benz, the Honda Accord, and the BMW. So it should give us true. True. Beautiful. So it's really simple using sum and using every and sum. Now you can deconstruct this. Since this is a ES6 tutorial, this is not really complete. We can deconstruct the price, so you don't need the car any longer. Beautiful. Still works. True. See that? Perfect. And then every, that will give you false. False. Still works. So we deconstructed. We can even go further. We can remove this, and then remove that, and then remove the return statement. Everything one line. And then yeah, we can do that. It should still run. False. You see? And then if you don't really wanna, actually no, this is fine. We don't need to make it any shorter. This will do just fine. Thank you.